We got quarterback transactions. Sam Howell has been traded for the third time in the last year. He is now going from Minnesota over to Philadelphia, where he is going to be a third-string quarterback. He has regressed so much. People, this guy was going to be a top 2 pick headed into his final season with the Tar Heels. After an abysmal season there, falls all the way to the 5th round to the Commies, doesn't play until the last couple games of his rookie year, shows enough then where he's pretty much the primary starter in year 2, and Jaden Daniels comes down. Sam Howell, there's good athleticism, and there's good arm talent, but it has been very well noted he is not prepared. He is not prepared like an NFL quarterback. He heads over to Philly where hopefully he can learn behind Jalen Hurts, but we'll see. I think he's the third-string quarterback. Tanner McKee is a beast. And Kyle McCord, they're probably going to try and stash him on the practice squad if possible just because they did spend a draft choice on him. But he heads over to Philly. He's very talented, but I don't trust him. I would trust Tanner McKee. Tanner McKee and Kenny Pickett were amazing last year for Philadelphia when they came in for Jalen Hurts. And yes, Kenny Pickett was too. I know everybody loves to hate on Kenny. He was good. And at corresponding news, the Vikings, they're pivoting. They're going from Sam Howell, bye-bye. He's not going to be the backup. They're signing Carson Wentz. And Max Brosmer, the former Minnesota Gophers quarterback, he had a pretty intriguing preseason. I enjoyed what I saw. Do I trust him to be a number 2 quarterback as an undrafted rookie? No. So, signing Carson Wentz, I think, is a very smart move. Carson still has that tremendous talent, and I think there's been a little bit of a character switch. He was one of those, at one point, franchise quarterbacks who you didn't really think could make that transition to being a backup quarterback. Every once in a while, we see it. Matt Schaub was very good at it. Matt Hasselbeck, also very good at it, one of my favorite players of all time. And then Joe Flacco, obviously the current one. Carson Wentz, he's had a character change, and he's done really well. It's a tough pill to swallow, going from the guy in the organization making $20+ million a year at the point where Carson was a franchise quarterback to making a couple million per season and being the backup. Carson Wentz has done that very well. He heads over to Minnesota in a move that I love. A move that happened a few days ago that I did not like. Brian Robinson heads over to the 49ers. I don't love this really for either side. San Francisco, they can't get a healthy running back to save their life. Christian McCaffrey obviously battling back. Hopefully he can have a big season. Isaac Guerendo's super talented, the second-year man out of Louisville, but he's been banged up. I think Jeff Wilson was brought back. They bring in Brian Robinson, who's a good running back, but he's a 700-yard per season running back, which isn't bad, but there is a